Hello, it's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. I am here to do a fun St. Patrick's Day craft with you today. But before we get started, please hit the subscribe button. Then you'll be able to see all the videos. All right, thank you so much. I will show you now the items you need to complete this craft we're making today. So we are making a leprechaun face mask. So for this, you're going to need a white paper plate. You're going to need your scissors. You're going to need a piece of green paper, a scrap of yellow, and a scrap of black paper. And then we're going to use glue bottle or glue stick. And then I got an orange marker or an orange crayon. And that is what you're going to need for the project today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our white paper plate and we are going to fold it in half. Yeah, like that. And we're going to take our scissors carefully. We're going to pinch so that you can get your scissors into the middle of the paper plate. What we need to do is we need to cut the middle out of our paper plate, okay? So, once you have snipped a little bit, you are going to cut the middle out. Now, if your paper plate has the bumpy edge like mine, that's where you stop. So you're just gonna cut the smooth circle out of the middle, okay? Go around with your scissors. And we're going to cut the middle out of our paper plates. Make sure you're looking at your work when you're cutting. And that's what it looks like. That's what you want it to look like, okay, friends? So this is going to be our mask. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a hat shape. So we're going to make a rectangle with a little brim on the side. So I'm actually going to use my marker that I took out, and I'm going to draw it on my paper first before I cut it. I will turn my camera and show you. Okay, so we're going to do like a rectangle with a little like brim. There you go. All right, so that's what I drew. So I'm going to cut that out. So you can take your scissors and you can follow the lines you drew and cut your hat shape out. This is the leprechaun's green hat. And you can save those scraps for another craft afterwards. You don't have to throw your scraps away. All right. Once you've cut your shape out, you can decide if you like it, or you can make it a little shorter, depending on if you want a tall hat or a shorter hat. I'm actually going to make mine a little bit shorter. There we go. That looks better for me. Okay. Now, this is going to go at the top of our plate. That's the leprechaun's hat. So you can glue it on with your glue stick. You can glue, I would glue it onto the back of the plate. And if your glue isn't working, you can use tape too, because that will work. Okay. So I'm going to I'm pushing it with my fingers to get it to stick. and then it looks like this. Okay. Now, the leprechaun hat usually has a strip of black. That's what our extra paper here was for, the black and the yellow. So I'm just going to cut a little strip. And make it however wide you want to make it. So I'm holding up my black strip, and it's the length right here. So I'm just going to have to cut a little extra off. So I'm going to glue that on, and then I will cut the extra off. I'll show you. So here's my strip of black, put glue on the back of it, and I'm going to match it up. And then you can see it just comes off a little extra. So I'm going to cut that extra piece off. Okay. There we go. That's how it looks with the black strips. Okay. All right. Now, leprechauns usually have a little gold buckle. So we'll cut a little square. You're not going to need much yellow at all. Honestly, you only need a tiny little square. Okay. Don't worry if you don't even have the yellow paper. You could always color it. You could always leave it off. Everyone's leprechaun hat is going to look a little bit different because we're all making them our own way. Okay, that's what I did. I just put my little buckle there in the middle, and I drew a black square on top of it. Okay, now the last part of this is the orange beard. Usually leprechauns have reddish orange hair or beards, and so I just decided to get my orange marker, and I'm going to color the bottom of their plate. Crayon works well too. Don't worry if you don't have a marker. You can make it with crayon. You're just going to color the bottom of your plate. And go back and forth. My orange is very bright. If you want to do, if you did not want to add marker or crayon and you wanted to add more paper, you could easily glue some orange paper to yours. That would look nice as well. So I'm just going to color a little ways up for my orange leprechaun beard. And looks great. Go a little bit more up on this side. Looks beautiful. Okay, I'm happy with how mine looks. I will hold it up and show you. All right, so this is our leprechaun face mask. Just a cute little craft for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and why don't you come back again another time for Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. Thanks.